to Chris Reviews Stuff. Thanks for joining again. If any of these videos are useful, please subscribe, like them, comment if you bought one of them and then didn't like it or did like it if it was useful. I do these because I can never find good videos on things I buy. So it just takes me a few minutes to put the video up, take a couple pictures. So I hope I can help someone else out there, with baby stuff or just stuff I buy around the house. I just get tired of 5-star reviews that say the product was great, or 1-star reviews that say it was broken. Like, what was great about it? What was broken about it? So I take the time to I am only one person, but if I make a video out of it and I say it's pretty good, I hope, I have a good understanding if the product was good or not, So I try to put that out there. But anyway, today we're doing the MAZ-TEK LED nightlight, or daytime light kind of too. It's like 10 bucks, 12 bucks I think it was when I bought it. We needed night lights for the hallway and for the hallway outside the baby's room so we can kind of see at like 3 in the morning when we're trying to go down the hall without trying to wake up each other. So that's why we bought these. These were really cool for that. They do come in 2 colors. It's we got the warm white, so it's a little warmer looking. It's like they say, it's warm white. There's also a cool white, which is white. We didn't want that because then it's just kind of a bright light. They just have a dimmer slider on the top. So what you do is you just plug this in all the time. It has a light sensor on top, so when it's light outside, it's not going to turn on. As it gets darker, it brightens up. And with this slider, max brightness is what you're setting. So at night, at 3 in the morning, obviously our hallways are dark. So this allows us to adjust just how much light we need so when we're walking down the hallway so we can see the halls, see where we're stepping, if we're stepping on blocks or anything like that. So these are great. We do put one in the hallway, like I said, so we can go to the baby's room, and we keep one down the stairs, which kind of shines directly up the stairs at max brightness. It does provide a lot of light for us to see at night when we're walking around down the stairs, up the stairs, or even going into the baby's room. The one in the hallway is just so we can get out of bed and not walk in. I've stubbed my toe too many times before this on the bedpost, and it's not fun. So we figured, let's get something to resolve that issue. And instead of buying just one, you get 2. The packs come in 2 of these. One box has 2. The box is super tiny. They are pretty tiny. They come packed really well. Each one comes in a bubble bag. It does come with a user manual which tells you how to use it, which is very simple. You should be able to figure it out, but if not, the instructions are pretty clear. It's like a little 1-page thing that says plug it in when there's light on. When the sun's out, it doesn't turn on. When there's no sunlight or no other external light, the light turns on, and the slider allows you to adjust how bright it will be when it's at max brightness. Very useful, and for the price, I felt this was a great product. We've been using these, I would say, maybe about 2 months, and I didn't want to have night lights in the house, so I don't like leaving things plugged in all the time. I unplug the toaster when I'm done with it. I have a problem with things being plugged in, but I guess these are very useful for me, so I see the use in the function in them, so I leave them plugged in all the time. There's no reason to unplug them, since they don't turn on when there's light out. When there's light, like right now, they would not turn on. So there's no reason to unplug them. These have solved my stubbing my toe and being able to not wake up my wife when I get up to get the baby, or vice versa. So far, it's holding up. No issues with the light. And it's really nice too for the baby because it fits pretty flush to the wall. He has a kind of a hard time pulling it out. He has pulled it out, but he doesn't have an easy enough time where with those kind of, we have some other night lights that we've used that are kind of like rectangle. They're big, bulky. He has no problem grabbing them, pulling them out of the wall. This, being that they fit so flush to the wall, he kind of has to he has to dig his fingers around it. If he doesn't really care that much, he kind of just pokes it a little bit and walks away. It doesn't get hot either. Being that it's LEDs, this does not eliminate too much heat, so I'm not afraid of him touching the bulb. With those the rectangle ones, I'm going to put a picture in here too so you know what I'm talking about. I'm afraid of him touching the bulb and burning himself, or breaking the bulb and having glass all over the place and crawling through it, walking through it. This doesn't have glass. It has a nice hard plastic that covers the LEDs, so he's going to have to really punch it or smash it, throw it really hard, because I've kind of dropped these down the stairs. a couple times, not on purpose, but this is the one I brought down the stairs a couple times, still works no problem. But I'm afraid with a bulb, you know, they can break, there's glass, there has to be cleanup. Did you really get all of the glass? You know, then you're vacuuming. I care too much about the baby, the dog, to have to worry about having a broken bulb on the floor. There's none of that with these kind of lights. So everything's LED. You just kind of plug it in. It's pretty flush to the wall. It's a white outside. I don't know if this outside, like the surrounding, the housing is different than white. It fits into most people's decor because your outlets are usually white, so it fits really well. It looks nice. And being that it's good construction, you don't have to worry about it breaking, someone getting burned. Another plus of having these with babies, and you can even put it in a bedroom for a kid's room, so you don't have to worry about them, you know, bumping into it, snagging it on their clothes, or just throwing stuff at it. Again, no bulb, no breaking, no mess, no injury, no hospital bills, no, you know, all that stuff. So these are really cool. Again, this is the MAZ-TEK LED nightlight with dimmer. So pick these up if you're in the market like I was. These are cool.